Welcome to the Lone Wolfer Garage Moto Vlog. I am your host, Lone Wolfer. Right now we are taking a slow ride through Stony Creek in Brantford, Connecticut. Pretty little area that I like to take a detour to every once in a while, as it's got some fantastic little buildings, nice slow rolling little roads, and it makes me think of summer. When I was younger, we used to come down here to Stony Creek Pizza and have pizza eating contests, which I used to always win. But summertime makes me think of things like hot weather, sweat, fireworks, and it's this latter item on that list, fireworks, being that the 4th of July just passed, that I would like to actually tell a story about. As I've mentioned in past vlogs, I lived in Las Vegas for a few years. A buddy of mine had convinced me to move out there and buy a Harley and ride through the desert with him, and it was one of the best decisions I'd ever made. One of the most ridiculous decisions that we had ever made together was around the 4th of July to ride out to the Moapa Indian Reservation, where it was legal to buy pretty much any type of firework you could think of. You were legally supposed to light them off on the reservation, not leave the reservation with them. However, it was always pretty easy to take a little ride off the reservation with them, as long as you weren't bringing too much with you. And we were on 2 motorcycles with saddlebags, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. You know, we stuffed the saddlebags with some stuff that goes boom, some stuff that fires, some stuff that does both. Specifically, a lot of Roman candles. I'm not sure if you've ever had a Roman candle war with your friends, but if you haven't, you are not living life. But we decided that we were going to ride back home to where we lived. I won't give exact street names, but it was in a more industrialized area of Vegas, where at night there really weren't any apartment buildings or houses around. And we were just lighting fucking Roman candles off, lighting off some mortars, some big boomers, bottle rockets. And as you well may know, Vegas is a bit of a dry place. And he had set off a volley of Roman candles in my direction, and I had returned fire. Basically, we looked like a bunch of, reenactors of Harry Potter, wand fight. But it was awesome. And, little did we know that one of those balls off of the Roman candle was also one that explodes, and it went into a bush that happened to have a couple of pine trees randomly next to it that somehow were surviving in the ridiculous desert heat and lack of humidity. And it only took a few seconds for it to be completely engulfed in flames. We both ran over and started throwing sand onto the bush, and then the tree, and then the sign for the building that was there, all in a vain attempt to try and put the fire out. In the back of our minds, we knew it wasn't going to work, but we had to try because we were stupid, and we did it. And we were about a mile from home, and we had actually walked over there rather than taking our bikes. Shit, no fucking thing. Alright, it's nice that the fucking things are down. Yeah, so the sign was pretty much completely on fire when we decided to run. And as I'm running, I pull my cell phone and I call the police and I say, hey, yeah, it looks like there might be a fire on such and such road. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll send a rescue truck out there to check it out. There's nothing really that we can do right now. We actually got a lot of fires, it being the 4th of July around Vegas. And I was like, oops. When I hung up the phone, we get back to the house. We're like, yeah, we should probably go for a ride somewhere. So we had all the fireworks still loaded in the bikes that we hadn't taken with us, and we took a ride over to one of the local casinos, parked our bikes in the garage, went inside into the nice, beautiful air conditioning, and sat down at a craps table. And for the next hour, we just kind of putzed around playing craps, blew through like $50 each. Just wasting time, killing time, hoping that no police officers, come looking for us. But yeah, so we accidentally lit a tree, a bush, and a sign on fire. It was a lot of fun, and it was a wake-up call to us. And I put it out there as a warning to others that if you're not paying attention and playing it safe, you can light a tree, a bush, and a sign on fire with some fireworks accidentally. And we were lucky, being the fact that we were in an area that was not really inhabited by people. There were just warehouses and some shitty bushes. So be a reminder to people, be careful with those fireworks and have some fun.